Hey, yes. Bro called him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just switch it in post. I'm the mailman, call me Burrow Malone. Bro called him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just sit in post. I'm the mailman, call me Burrow Malone. That last play was foul, I'm running the zone. Don't let them check the slime, I'm ice on hoes. Don't say it's on the floor, my apes lifting for more. I'm sorry, I cater to this band, so I can't live up.
What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy, Brillo. We back Monday, 8:05. You know what it is. We got the React Pack. We're about to get straight into it, man. Episode 7. We got a lot to talk about. Let me bring my people up in here. Of course, we got people trickling in on time, but can't get the show started without the Trap Queen. So, what's good?
What's poppin'?
How you feeling today?
Happy Monday, everyone. Just another work.
Happy Monday, 8:05. Let me see who up in here rocking with your boy on the early bird, DeMarcus. What up, though? What? That boy, he stationed one love, man. Daria too. Always in here. Jeremiah. Of course, my man Ronald Cameron in here. Aegis. I never seen that name. Lock in. Go ahead and hit that sub if you haven't. And Crystal. Hit that sub for your boy. Let's get straight into it, man. Episode 7. It's a lot to talk about, man. Brillo, the big review. You know we got to get it popping with the big facts of oh hell no. Here we go, man. Big facts of oh hell no. That's the segment where I hit you with a question. Well, not a question, more like a statement. And you tell me if it's big facts or oh hell no. So, number one. First one. Draymond will take Rock's product. This was a little confusing to me because first, I'm going to ask you this before you answer the question. Did you think my man did enough to get hands laid on him? I couldn't understand, why did Cartier feel the need to lay hands on this dude? He didn't do nothing. He came to the Russian tea room, showed love, said what's up, came through, talked a little trash, and went and sat down. I don't understand why Cartier felt the need to put his hands on him. What you think about that?
Yeah, it was definitely ego and Rock driven. Rock put that, bug in his ear. It was like, bruh, you the one telling me, insubordination equals, insurrection. So, it was a flex because, Draymond's spot was the same spot as the boss. And, that's can be looked at as a dig in the boss's eyes, even though Cartier wasn't even tripping off that. But, Rock, she was just like, all right. But, he was trying to stung Draymond. And Draymond was like, nah, bro, I earned every dollar, every position I'm, in. So it was a back and forth.
That's crazy. What's up with these dudes not showing they capos and the respect they deserve? That man said he made his money. And that's true. You gave me the product, I made the money. I don't get it. I don't know. That made me kind of look at Cartier he kind of whack for that. Shout out to Modoc.
Hey, Modoc.
For the super chat. The family, you know what it is. But do you think this is big facts or oh hell no? Is he gonna take that product?
I'm gonna say big facts. I feel like he will eventually.
I definitely think he will. And it's you know what? I don't blame him either. If it's a better ticket and your plug doing stuff like this, sucking, stroking for Rock, for no reason laying hands on you, dude, I don't blame him.
It's gonna cause a lot of issues, definitely a lot of drama. But yeah, he's gonna take it. He's gonna take the bait.
And you know what? I like this dude because he's doing his recon. We don't know much about him, but it just showed me that he's smart. Because he's doing his recon on Rock.
Exactly.
Something that we don't see a lot. So he thinking moves ahead. I don't know. He might be a player in the future.
And not just Rock. He said he want to do recon on everybody at that table.
Right. He could low-key backdoor Rock. Now, I don't know if the plug can mess with him, but hey, he could try.
Yeah, that's true too.
Let's talk about this dude next, man. I say put it on high. This man is in a blender talking about what he said when he bit that cracker and caviar, some little dumbass line, eating some
Yeah.
raw fish eggs. Like this dude is definitely in the blender. Is this big facts? Oh hell no.
Yes, big facts. He's coming off as just real, like one of them dudes that just talk way too much. It's like, bro, like just calm down. You gonna get the draws, dog. Like calm down. Because you really looking unattractive when you just over there just always popping knowledge.
Yeah. He one of them dudes that always got to one up you on the story. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, dude, play your position. Like, she already intrigued. You talking too much.
Exactly.
What would I say?
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that. What up, though, Detroit Kings? What's good, my guy? Well, let's get to this next question. We saw it. We're going to talk about it. Everybody been telling me, Brillo, be patient. How old is Jukebox?
I want to say 17.
Oh, 17, right? So, be patient with 16. Be patient with 17, right? We're saying be patient. Keep that in mind, right? I'm going to come back to that. Be patient with 16, 17-year-olds. We're going to come back to that. But what you think about this? Is this big facts? I think she will. And maybe I don't know. Just a little prediction. Maybe he don't, she not feeling it. She say stop. Maybe he get a little handsy, and then she have to do something to him. Maybe I just want to see it. What you think about that? You think this will happen, and what you think about my little pre-theory?
Yeah, I think she's going to allow him to get close. But he's either going to do something or say something, or she's going to find out something that turns her off. I really think he's low-key a plant from her mom, Kenya. But I think she will get close. I'm not sure if they will go, what they call it, third base back in the day.
Third. All right, so we seen it. It finally happened. First, let's address it. I don't have a problem with it. I get it. Double standard. I admit it. If the roles were reversed, I would have a serious problem with some dude, like 30-year-old dude, messing with a 15, 16-year-old young queen out here. But I gotta admit, I can't lie. I don't see nothing wrong with it. As bad as that sound, I know it sounds horrible. It's a double standard. So,
not even if it's her daughter's boyfriend?
She's a slime ball. Don't get that twisted. She's a slime ball. But, I mean, come on, Corinne. You know your mama is fine.
Okay, that don't mean nothing.
She a slime ball for backdooring her own daughter, but, man, like, she cannot be mad at Kanan. Corinne. Kanan is just a human being.
She could be mad at Kanan, but the ultimate fault should be on her mom.
Yeah, that's her mom. She shouldn't have did it. So, how did this did this gross you out, or are you kind of like with the double standard or whatnot? How you feel about that?
Yeah, it's definitely a double standard. I feel like regardless of the gender, it's wrong either way. I'm putting myself in because I was once a 30-year-old woman, and there's nothing that at that time that a 15-year-old boy can do for me to make me be like, he a good prospect. Like, no, you in the projects, you fine. I know it's hella dudes of age that's trying to holler at you. So something ain't right. She's up to something.
Right. Definitely. Now we seen Corinne. She tried to she lightweight. Everybody let her throw this word around. Snitch. 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 Everybody let her throw it around. So I'm gonna say her daughter, you see her, our cover athlete. So she snitched to Rock, but I think this is gonna backfire because this is just gonna draw a wedge even closer to between Rock and Kanan, because once Palomar tell him what Rock did, Kanan is gonna be infuriated. it's just gonna be a reason for him to just to stop Rock messing with Rock even more. So what you think about that?
Yeah, Kanan probably moving into Palomar's house, and Corinne probably moving in with her daddy or something. I don't know, but it's definitely like if you saw the previews, we know Rock is definitely going to approach the situation, which I am not mad at. I just feel like it's not going to be an easy cut and dry thing. Palomar, she seems, I don't know. Well, mentally, she ain't there. She's not there mentally, just by her dialogue.
Weird. Oh, mentally, like, am I young? Do I seem young? Like, dog, what the? This lady is weird. Like,
She is definitely cuckoo for
she
Cocoa Puff.
definitely is a very attractive woman. But am I young? Do you think I'm younger? Like, what? Hey, and it was 2 days Kanan was smashing too. Because I just rewatched the episode. I thought it was like 1 day. Like, he doubled back on that after he went and had pizza with Symphony. He doubled back. I thought it was 1 day off the first watch. All right, so let's get to this next one. Unique will tell Baselli that Marvin was working with Marco. Do you think this big facts?
I'm 50-50, honestly. Unique is going to use this information to his advantage. So in Unique's point of view, he has to figure out how it's going to benefit him the most. Is it telling Rock and let her peep game and get on her good graces and letting her know, like, hey, I know this information. I'm going to need you to help clean this up. Or he can tell the Italians and they're pretty much going to go at war. And honestly, war is probably not to Unique. It could be to his benefit because he can still try to take over Rock's organization, but it probably suit him more to kind of still be a snake and still be under her range just for a little bit so he can really take over.
I agree. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's hard to say, but just to answer your question for right now, I'm going to say hell no. It seems like the obvious move, but I don't think he's going to take the obvious move.
I'm going to say he's going to use it as leverage as well to get, leverage. It's a power play to go let Rock know what happened, kind of to draw a wedge between him and Marvin. But long as Rock is the plug, let's talk about Unique plays real quick while he's up on the screen. So they mentioned that he was opening up a new building and everybody was all up in arms, like, blah, blah, blah. But people, until he gets his own plug, that's not doing anything but benefiting the Thomas organization. He can open up as many buildings as he wants until he find another plug that's not Raquel Thomas. He can take over the whole New Jersey area as a drug, cartel or whatever. He can take over every building, every block in Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. Product from Rock. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, well, until he gets his own plug, he's not taking over. He's just putting money in Rock hands.
Yeah, thereby, still putting money in his hands. But he's an entrepreneur. When you're a boss and you go from boss to employee, those boss mentalities don't go away. You're still gonna try to figure out another way to come up. I feel like maybe, of course, normally you would consult possibly the boss about your moves because I feel like maybe in this situation she needed to approve, but he don't really care. He's in and he
don't care. And he know better. Like, no, I agree with Unique on this. Open up your buildings, get as much money as you can right now. And Warrell's such a sucker. He gonna mess around and tell Rock.
You always worry. He got the worried spirit on him, like somebody grandma
all the time. Like, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Like, I was kind of a fan of Warriors. I still kind of like his character, but he just seemed like a sucker. Like,
yeah, scared money don't make no money, so we need to get on board.
All right, so I know this is big facts, but we had to point out the goofy moment. Like, oh my goodness. The death of Tony will bring the heat on the organization. What you think about this? And first of all, just touch on that death for a second. Oh my, bro, why not just walk up and bust this dude in the back of the head? Like, You're 2 feet away from him. You have a gun. He has nothing. Why not just go up to him and hit him in the back of the head with the gun or grab him off your man's and then do whatever you need to do?
There were so many other options. So many bad decisions were made. One, Marco, you're getting the least qualified person that you probably know to help you. I'm sure you got a 12-year-old cousin that could have did a better job than this. What'd you say?
I'm like, that's the only person that was probably dumb enough to help.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it. But he would have been better off doing it on his own. Like I said earlier, on another live, you blend in. How about you wait till the dentist is at work? Tony seems like, she just one of those housewives, just shop, stay in the house, do it in the house, 3 p.m., easy. Like, there was so many other ways that you could have did this easily. But yeah, he's definitely a total F up, and this is going to be a mess because this is the boss's son.
Facts. He's going to find out that dude is fool. This was a dumb play by young Marco for 5 G's, buddy. Come on,
Jackie Jr. at his finest.
Jackie Jr. My man, DeMarcus said Unique could work with Dean. Now the Unique is in New Jersey. I think Dean done with him. How Unique acted, Dean done with that boy. He's not doubling back. He could. It's plausible.
It's not. The bridge ain't burnt completely. He would just have to butter his bread a whole lot.
Definitely.
Because Dean, I don't think he's making that much cheese out there right now.
Yeah, he just let the Colombians take over that little territory. Either he making too much money or he not making enough money.
Yeah. Yeah, but that whole scene just is definitely a bozo move.
Oh my God. All right, let's talk about this chick right here. She was so thirsty in the episode, man.
But you like the song?
She finally made some heat. Is this big facts?
I like this song. Like, I never hated any of her songs, unpopular opinion. But yeah, it was a pretty good song. She definitely is giving, R&B famous right now. Talking about the streets. So I don't know. I feel like it was probably low key like a premonition of let me just be quiet. Yeah, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, like, yeah, finally she makes a good song. All right, so oh man. Brother Lou. So the Jamaicans are pressing the hell out of Lulu because of this. Didn't know it was gonna come back on him. So is this big fact you think Rock will end up at war with the Jamaicans over Lulu?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I just thought of something. She don't know Crown is dead yet.
She didn't know Crown is dead. And isn't this the deal that she worked out with Cartier? Like, he's supposed to help Lulu, I thought, from my understanding, with getting the money. So honestly, if he were to pay the money, it shouldn't be an issue. But I don't think that they're going to it's going to be that cut and dry.
Facts. Plus Cartier, rest will not remember Rock need the business, and Lulu talk about I don't want Rock touching the bit. Like, dog, man. I try not to look. This dude gotta die, man. I'm sorry, Moochie. He is such a sucker, bro. I apologize, Moochie. You know you gangland all day long, but he gotta go. He got to go. I don't want Rock hands on this. What?
He's giving
serious? So you'll go to a dude that's might even be grimier than Rock? Well, I'm not gonna say that. Rock is pretty grimy, but a dude that's not even family.
Yeah, like, don't make sense. But he's suffering from the Ray J syndrome, as I call it. He's trying to get under his big sister's thumb, and he feels the best way to do that is to get in bed with a gangster he really don't know.
Man, tell me about it. Let me see. We got a couple more questions for Big Facts. We got 2 more questions. Now, this is a tough one right here. I'm saying big facts. I think she irritates me more than anybody. I just can't stand Burke, man. I can't.
It's facts. I'm definitely not going to be upset when she dies. Like I may actually throw a house party. I don't know, but yes, it's in like we have Blanca, we had Greg, we got Sax, we got all these other cops, but they had a different attachment. She has no attachment to Howard whatsoever. Y'all been partners what 2-3 months? Like there's no reason why you need to go this hard.
What is her infatuation? Like, why do she care so much?
I
And
think
this,
she is a personal thing. She's trying to prove herself right. It's like you get that one case and you try to break the case, but this is the wrong case, girl. Like you shouldn't even be nowhere near this information. This is your partner for guy. And I love the line her girlfriend told her, you're not investigating the shooting of a cop. You're investigating a cop at this point.
Facts. Big facts. I think, yes, like you said, at least Sax, they killed his part. They killed Angela, that he had been on the actual case.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Whitman, he was in love with old girl. So he was simping, but you see the rationale. Her,
exactly.
She just hating. And then when she put my man right here, now look, on my previous live, I said I wish Rock would have turned his water off. You know what? I'm gonna retract that statement. Only reason I said that is because I want y'all to hate Rock. I want all of the hate because I love characters like Marlo. Remember Marlo killed the dude in the store that just talked to him about stealing the sucker. He killed Lil Kevin for no reason. We love him though, right? We don't hear nobody talk about Marlo, but you know what I'm saying. So I retract that statement. I'm so glad that she didn't do it. Just the person I want to see. Moochie
you just the person I want to see because I know you was shouting when somebody was about to turn somebody water off, and you saw how dirty Rock was going to be with Symphony.
No, I actually retracted that statement, man. I wanted everybody to hate Rock, but I'm like, damn, like if she killed this dude is too solid.
Mm-hmm.
He's too solid. He just the epitome of a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it would have been bad. I'm so glad they didn't have her do that. It was just me just being a jerk.
Well, okay, this is what I want to ask you, Brillo. I want to know what was going on in your house when all of that was going on. What was going on inside your head, the man Brillo? Tell us what was that. I want you to give us a play-by-play.
All right, so I knew it was I thought it was gonna happen. So I actually stood up. I got close to the TV. I'm like, oh, is she gonna do it? First, I'm like, do it. And I thought about it like, damn, like if she do this, like I can't back her. I can't. As much as I want to, and we all know I want to. I couldn't do it if she would have killed this dude for no reason at all. He too solid. Mm-hmm. I couldn't have did it. I couldn't have backed her on that one. Bro, if you Ronald, if you ordering the hits and you do them yourself, it's damn near the same thing, my guy. I actually give you more credit for doing it yourself than ordering the hits.
I mean, how Marlo get here though? We in New York.
No, I was just saying.
No,
like,
I'm just playing.
I was just making a comparison on,
No, I know. I'm just playing.
But I want to touch on this with you, Moochie. No, we got no.
Are we talking about my Lulu?
We about to.
Do I have to clutch my pearls?
You might have to, because I really want him to die. I really, he has to die. This is the last question for Big Facts. Oh hell no! One of the brothers will die this season. I'm gonna say, please.
I'm gonna say hell no.
It's 50-50 for me.
I'm gonna say hell no. I want to stick with hell no. And the reason why I say that, we're gonna see the family reunite and conquer all their problems together. That's what I'm going with.
You know what? I like that, Moochie. I like that.
I'm just saying, remember they started off with that dinner. And even though it was like inner feuding going on, you got Marvin with Jukebox, Rock and Lulu not seeing eye to eye, Kanan just doing whatever the heck he want. We're going to see some unity.
Okay, what you think, PG?
I'm leaning more towards big facts. I feel like we kind of need a major death, even though I don't want any of the main characters to die because they both add so much. But it's kind of like we need kind of like a reign of death. I feel like we need a major death to kind of like shake up everything to have everything spinning. You know what I'm saying?
In the second season, though.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, it
time.
may
man.
be in the second season.
Y'all want us to be too patient. Like, come
Look,
on.
not for nothing. I did pick Lulu as one of my death predictions, so. But I'm leaning close. It might be Marvin too, because look, he's starting to turn over a new leaf, and you know how power do. I mean, well, raising Kanan, you know how power do. So the franchise, you know how they do.
And I feel like we need to get into like Brillo said, we needed to get into Jukebox and her savagery. So I feel like Marvin's death, even though they beefing, I feel like that will be another hit. You know, she'll fall out with Kenya, then Marvin to die. Like we kind of need to not speed it up because I'm patient, but I feel like it's really about to get out of control season 3. And you know, of course, we got to get to the point where they're savages, so we can't have all these other people around that's raising Kanan for 5 seasons. Like it got to amp up at some point.
All right.
That was Big Facts. Hell no, presented to you by Brillo the Big Review. Now let's get to this next segment. Moochie, can I get an owl? Check out Moochie making
it. You know. Now you still want to call him a sucker? No.
This is the segment where we highlight Lulu's plays, and I want y'all to tell me, is it sucker or not? Just tell me what you think of it. I got a few clips that I'm going to play. Let's get into it. Shame on you, Lulu.
So y'all got all day?
You just sent the bag out 2 hours ago.
The fuck you doing, Lou?
I'm running shit.
Hey, man. Give me that.
How much you taking? Yo, man, this shit need to be added the fuck up. You can't take the money to this.
Now, you haven't been putting in no work in months. You've been at the studio. Now you show up and take some money from these dudes that's working hard, selling the work. Lulu ain't been on the block in ages. Nobody even know what he talking about. What he say?
So y'all got all day?
You just sent the bag out 2 hours ago.
The fuck you doing, Lou?
I'm running shit.
Hey, man. Give me that.
How much you taking? Yo, man, this shit need to be added the fuck up. You can't take the money to this.
Yeah, look, to me, it was some kind of. I said it myself. This was out of character for him, and it seemed like some like a crackhead move. It did to me the way he came in there, but he's under pressure. He's under pressure right now. Look, I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just saying this is what I'm getting from him. He's stealing money. Kane is stealing money. They mentioning that. Rock is gonna have to address the issue. So now, who knows? They might accuse him for stealing the money that Kanan stole.
Facts. Okay, we got Sugar in the building. Damn. What's good, man?
Oh, he got a haircut too. I saw it on Facebook though.
Well, good. Did you see the clip I just showed?
No. What was it?
Let me show it. I got a segment called Shame on You, Lulu, where we break down Lulu's plays, man. And what you think about this?
So y'all got all day?
You just sent the bag out 2 hours ago.
The fuck you doing, Lou?
I'm running shit.
Hold on,
I'm so disappointed.
Like, it's ridiculous.
You disappointed how? Can you explain it, JR?
I'm disappointed. These moves, man. How he reacted to getting pressured by these Jamaicans. I'm like, you already.
Don't you got a gun, Lulu? Don't you got a gun? Look at PG. He on that. Look, we're going to see Lulu hitting that. Pookie Lolo, where you at, Pookie Lolo? PG, what you think about this move?
Just the whole episode is giving pre-crack vibes. He's switching roles with Crown. Like You smoking cigarettes out of nowhere. You just unraveling. You still in not even a whole day's worth of work. Like y'all make 75K there, okay? So what is this? 3:00? So what are you stealing? That ain't 50K? Like how much money you taking? And where's your bread? Where is the bread you're making? Like y'all making 75 a day in one project. Y'all got 11 franchises. Like what? Where's the money? Ain't that many Coogee sweaters in the world?
He not thinking straight.
He paying the bills.
He's not thinking straight. He's not thinking straight. He just under, like I said, he's under pressure, and sometimes people don't work good under pressure.
That's facts.
He good at.
I can't let him slide, man.
Well, he good at. Never mind. Yeah, he good at
I got another clip.
Look.
My favorite clip of the episode.
Linton one we for make sure you and Crown understand the urgency. And since Crown gone for the moment.
I was like, no, Jesus, no.
Like that he is. Sugar, did you smile when you saw Lulu getting stumped?
Yes, I did. He deserved that.
Oh Lord.
PG, what was you thinking when you watched Lulu get
This is
stumped?
why I was so hesitant on the last episode when you asked me, is it demon time for him?
I was trying, Moochie. I'm trying so hard.
Look, I'm clutching my pearls too.
I am trying. What up, Key?
Thank you.
What's up, Key? I'm clutching my pearls too, y'all.
I didn't have no reaction to it, honestly. This is weird. I didn't have a reaction. I'm like, because these Jamaicans really don't. I'm not scared of them. Like,
yeah, I'm not really scared. I want to meet this Leighton dude only because
I think we're gonna meet him.
He sound like he pressing, definitely. But I enjoyed this. Let's just give me one more because they was. Man, I'm like, bro, hit him with the bat. Didn't he have a bat? Bang, knock him out at least. That's what I'm saying.
Linton one we for make sure you.
When he heard the light break, he turned around. He should have had his ham out. He should have had it out, cocked and loaded.
He should have.
You knew they came there. You knew they was coming back.
He don't want to do that kind of work no more. I told you I don't want to do that work.
They gonna force his hand.
Man,
but y'all think this might be the end of him, right? I mean, I did make it one of my predictions, but I was really hoping I was gonna be wrong with this.
Man,
I do.
I hope you're gonna be right. Let's get into it, man. Standout scene. So I'm gonna go around like, what was the scene that stood out for you? For me, this is gonna sound real creepy. I'm just gonna say it, man. It was it was Kanan in the Palomar scene. No. She was just funny to me, talking about I don't really seem that much older than you do. I thought you was her sister at first. I thought you was her sister. Remember, with the chain on. Oh, Kanan was looking boy. He got the chain on. Oh man, that was one standout scene for me. Plus that lady is weird, man. It's something to her. Like we're gonna definitely find out, but she is really weird. Like, she's crazy. Kanan might end up having to kill her or something. Because like when he stopped trying to mess with her.
Did you watch the coming attractions?
Yeah, I mean that Rock ain't gonna kill her. That ain't gonna do nothing. That's playing into her hands. That's good. That ain't gonna do nothing but drive a wedge in between Rock and her, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because once she tell Kanan that, I mean, Kanan gonna really be mad. Because come on, man, you know what happened. Sugar, what's your standout?
That's gonna get him mad when he look at that paper.
Exactly. What scene stood out for you, bro?
Tony getting her water bill due, but I need to induct somebody in the Horseman Hall of Fame.
The Horseman Hall of Fame.
That was the worst hit ever.
Oh my God, we talked about that. That was definitely pointing out the goofy.
I'm sorry. I said Italians are going to put some points on the board. They wound up doing a touchback.
I thought so too. But he messed up once he took Dominic with him. That's my opinion. He should have never took him.
Dominic, bro, go up to the dude and grab him. What are you?
All
doing?
he had to do was hit him with the hammer in the head. Come on,
Exactly.
bang, and then with the head.
So
you like,
scary.
He's a 50-year-old flunky. Like,
Moochie, what scene stood out for you?
Huh? What
What's
scene stood out for me? Yeah. Look, you need to leave this alone. Her girlfriend is warning her. You need to leave this alone. You are turning into internal affairs. You are not investigating the shooting of a cop. You are investigating a cop. She just let her know what you're really doing. You're doing too much. Sit down. That's her second warning. Definitely. Her father warned her, trust your partner. Now she's getting a warning from her girl.
Money matters. Detroit in the building.
Yeah.
You said Rock will eventually kill Palomar for sure. I hope she don't kill Palomar. Palomar looks too good to die.
Look, we might see a cat fight. Are you serious? We might see a cat fight.
Hey man, Rock got some competition. Palomar's
Here you go. You done jump ship already.
Nope.
Hey, Rock got some competition.
She's not a little comp though, man, because Palomar is a beautiful woman. PG standout scene.
She's a predator.
Standard. Hold on, PG. Double standard, Moochie. I don't have a problem with it. I know it sounds creepy.
Standard. She's a predator, just like if it was a man.
Look, yeah, you're right. PG, what stood out for you?
The last scene. Let me Rock did this out the window.
And then, oh Lord.
It gave me that original Power, feel when they used to just gut punch us the last scene and we had to wait another week. You know what I'm saying? It just really just like they really did that. It was so fire to me. I love that scene.
Y'all think we're gonna see Tiffany again?
No, I hope she don't. I remember what I said. Like, I hope she don't kill that dude. He too solid, man. I know I gave him a hard time or whatever, but I was glad that she didn't kill him. After I thought about it. Like, damn, how could I get up here and take up for her if she killed this man? Look at him. So solid. Stand up, brother. Hey, you see he got his hands on the steering wheel?
Yeah, of course the police is coming.
Yeah, like he too smart. He's solid. Solid brother.
He deserves happiness.
He deserves happiness. That's why I don't know. I don't know.
He gonna go down south and meet him a nice Southern girl.
He is.
Right. Man. All right. The moment we've been waiting for, man. You know what time it is. Water bill due. Right. This is the segment where I put up a couple characters. You tell me whose water bill is due. Right? We're going to start with you, Sugar. You got two characters that's lightweight. Snitching. We love to use that snitching. What you think? Scrappy Moms or the iconic crackhead? I couldn't think of his name. What's his name?
I don't know either.
Yeah, he the iconic crackhead. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Let me know in the chat. What's his name?
I know it, but I can't think of it right now.
Who you got, Sugar?
I'm gonna go with Scrappy Mama, as she is more believable than a crackhead. So at least you can deny the word of a crackhead. He's questionable.
Sam,
right.
Yes, it is Sam.
Sam, right? Good. That's what I'm talking about. Moochie, who you got? The iconic crackhead Sam or Scrappy Mama?
Scrappy Mama. She keeps coming in every day. They're gonna start digging.
How you feel, pretty girl?
The same. Like if she was snitching just to keep her card game going, she's definitely going to be, just open to snitch to get, the answers about her son's death.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I think Rock might take her out next, maybe if she need to. All right, next we got. I'll start with you, Moochie. Jukebox Mama or Palomar. Woo.
I don't know. We were presented with a theory earlier today on my live. What if Jukebox mom was the informant and not Rock? Because they were the same age.
I'm with it, but you know, I'm gonna address all of that stuff on Raising on Slang and Rock on Wednesday. That's why I haven't even said nothing about it. But I got time on Wednesday before me and Pretty Girl go live. I got time. But yeah, that's very plausible. But who water bill is due? Palomar or Jukebox Mom?
I think Palomar's they already writing up the bill. You're delinquent.
Palomar hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah, but she messing with a mama bear and her cub. I said this last week.
She is turning
this last week.
Man, Moochie.
What you think? Look, we might see a cat fight. Who knows?
Sugar,
I've been wanting to see a cat fight. So
I'm gonna go with Palomar. I don't see anything happening with Jukebox Mom. I don't see Jukebox going to kill her mom. I don't see that happening.
No, neither do I.
I just see her going away. Just go away.
Thanks. Man, killing off the P. Pushing P. What you think, Pretty Girl?
Definitely Palomar. I mean, she's gonna have a lot of influence on Kanan, so we have to get rid of the other influence. Rock doesn't want any other woman in Kanan's ear, so Palomar has to go. Kenya, where's the song go? Liar, cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker. That's all Kenya is. So that ain't really gonna affect anybody. I mean, it's gonna affect Juke, but she's not gonna really harm anyone per se.
Yeah. Samari, you right. She is a pedo, but double standards in this world. All right, we got two characters that none of us want to see Waterbill do. So, Pretty Girls, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. Marvin or Symphony?
What?
Marvin or Symphony?
Oh no. I'm more attached to Marvin, but he got a lot more people that's potentially gonna be on his Symphony, he knows information. I feel like the only way he would be an issue if they threaten his livelihood or something, because like I said earlier in Moochie's live, one of the only ties that he has to law enforcement and Kanan is the fact that Burke, she called in to run his license plate. And if they start digging into what her, last whereabouts were, right before she dies, he may come up again. So he's technically a loose end. But I'm gonna just have to say Symphony. I can't kill off Marvin willingly.
I gotta do it. Man, I'm not killing the gangster. I'm gonna have to go ahead and turn Symphony water. I hate to do it. He's so solid, but man, Marvin is Marvin, man. What you think, Moochie?
I think Marvin gonna work himself out of here.
So you going with Symphony?
I don't want to say Symphony because if he comes back, he's definitely gone. If he comes back, he's definitely gone. I think Detective Howard would do it just to piss Rock off.
I will rock with that. I will rock with that. I don't care. Howard turning Symphony water off just to be spiteful.
Little boyfriend.
Yeah, he's probably.
I killed your little boyfriend.
Sugar, who you got, man?
I know I said this man just deserves happiness, but he is a lower tier character. We're not getting rid of Marvin, man. I don't want to see Marvin die with a bag of chips in his hand. So,
thanks, baby. We definitely appreciate you.
Hey, BB.
All right, Marvin be eating at the funeral.
Facts.
All right, so man, we got a tough one right here. Rock or both of the brothers. Do I even need to speak?
Wait. No, Jesus, no.
Rock or
Bro, Rock
Mochi?
ain't going nowhere, man. You have
Get him
attached
out of here.
Lulu's name to Marvin. You have killed this
Right.
man. Why'd you do that?
I know twice.
Who you going with, pretty girl? You bet not. Don't even.
Oh God.
You better not.
Lulu gotta go. Sorry. Dang, that's hard.
Who you got, Moochie?
You making her choose her boo.
Look, I like I said, even though he's one of my predictions because he's just in too deep. Out of the two, right now, it's gonna be Lou because if once Rock find out about that money, which Marvin was going back to tell her.
Yeah.
Now, we still haven't seen that conversation happen.
Facts.
She's gonna come right to that studio.
Well, Justin, did you go?
Yeah, I already said it. Lulu and Marvin, they both making bad decisions for the business. So yeah.
All right, for sure. That was Water Bill Due presented to you by Brillo the Big Review, where somebody water bill is definitely due. Got the next segment coming up. Hold on, man, my junk tweaking now. Water bill due.
Let her go.
Any excuse to play that. Any excuse. Let's get to the last segment before we get out of here. We gotta let me holler at you. This is the segment where I put up a character and you get to holler at one of them. So we're gonna start with you, Sugar. I'm gonna put a couple characters up. You get to pick one to holler at. You can tell them you trash, or you're doing a great job. However you feel. So we're gonna let you holler at one of these gentlemen, man. Since we've been talking about them. Marvin and Lulu. Who you hollering at?
Lulu or Marvin? I'll go and holler at Lulu. You just can't get right, man. You just can't get right. I'm like, I really wanted you to succeed, brother. I wanted you to turn your ways. I wanted you to redeem yourself. You are irredeemable. You have earned your death. You have made too many mistakes. It's time to go. You can't even sex your lady down right, man.
Ooh.
If you lock the door.
Damn. Right. Lock the door, dude. Just walk in. I would have thought.
Mm-hmm. I was saying that too.
How did you not, bro? As soon as I heard that, no, I'm not turning around. I'm turning around, but I'm at least get a shot off. Somebody dying, bro. Somebody
got him
dying.
with his pants down, so he ain't doing much.
I'm talking about in the alley when they was beating him up.
Like
Somebody
I said,
dying.
he could have turned around and shot. He chose to walk towards them instead of standing there and just blah, blah, blah.
Right. A couple of them would have died. They can't. They bought a oh Lord. All right, PG, we coming at you next.
Oh boy.
You get to holler at some bosses, PG. You can holler at the Italians, or you can holler at Rocks Connect.
I'm not even mad at the Italians because it's the boss's son. He's goofy as well as Dominic, so that's a waste of my breath. I guess I can talk to Joaquin, whoever his name is. Watch out for your cousin. I don't trust her. She really feeling herself. She's really on some, she got to go makeover, and she feeling herself. Rock did her a solid and popped her Papi Chulo, and ever since then, she been smelling herself. So watch out for your cousin, because I feel like she would definitely be manipulating you in the future.
I'm glad you said that too, because these next characters. Go ahead, Moochie. This one is for you. You got Juliana. or Palomar?
Juliana, how you get a seat at the table?
Fact.
How you get a seat at the table when you speaking? How you get a seat at the table and you eyeing your mans because you and him got some kind of underhanded deal? Did y'all see that? Look. She's about to steal a throne from her cousin. And he don't even see it coming because he never saw her as a threat.
I don't know who the hell she thinks she is, first and foremost. Like, and like Pretty Girl said, she said it the best. I don't want to talk about this real quick. I'm gonna talk to my man Detroit Kings. I know if he's still in the building. What up, Detroit Kings? But Detroit Kings just think that the Connect care about his cousin so much. Bro, we all saw the scene, man. He said New Jersey was small potatoes, right? But then when she told him about the Eastern Seaboard, what did he say? Let me know about the expansion. So he might care about his cousin, but he care more about that bread, bro. So he gonna do what Rock say for right now. He not gonna touch Unique. Unique is safe. He don't appreciate it, but I don't think he gonna go to war for his cousin. What y'all think about that before we get up out of here?
I don't think he is. Yeah, DeMarcus Bourne, she is cleaning the money, but you could put anybody in the bodega.
That's fact.
She's replaceable. She's dispensable right now.
Yeah,
and she keep voicing her opinion. She gonna make herself even disposable faster. Trust and believe. But he don't see it coming yet.
She not pressing like that, Moochie. She's not taking over that. I don't see it. It could happen, of course, but look, I mean
that cheap guy is hungry for a come up.
Yeah, she
and them two is in cahoots together. I don't care what nobody said. Look, mark my word. Mark my word. Look, they are.
I don't know, Mooch.
They are in cahoots together.
But Joaquin, he is gonna let Rock do what she do because he care more about that bag than her feelings.
Yeah, but he don't even care about Jersey. He already said it. Jersey is small potatoes. Now, if she come to him with Maryland, that's gonna be something different.
Yeah, exactly. When she start talking about that Eastern Seaboard, his eyes perked up like, oh, okay, go ahead. Let me know how it's going.
And Juliana wants Rock to make this mistake and take out Unique, but it's too soon to do that. It'll lead right back to them. And she's like, look, we can't wait. We can't rate on emotions.
And this point, before
I might be low-key reaching, and if you don't want to go with me on that, it's all good. Everybody's has a right to their own opinion. But I like shooting the shit, y'all. So that's all it is. I'm not trying to act like I know everything, but I might be low-key reaching. But look, if you saw what I saw, maybe you didn't see what I see, or you wasn't paying attention to the dialogue. Who knows?
Well, this is my thing with her. Like, what did Unique really do to you? Your husband was putting his foot in your ass for years. And you want Unique dead so bad for what he do? I mean, he did put a gun to your head, but I'm saying your husband, Jesus.
Yeah, and this is the problem why you have civilians at the table. They don't understand the concept of business, not personal. She's taking what Unique did personal, which, I mean, it is low-key personal a little bit in her eyes because she's a civilian. So she don't understand the thought process of Rock, of saying, like, I need to use him for right now. So I understand you want some get back, but that's not the smart
move. She's talking about you don't need him for your business. How you know what I need for your business? Go sweep up them. Don't lay some damn rat trap. You nothing ass worker at a damn bodega. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know if she's
damn rat trap. You got the rats eating up my damn cheap money. You ought to take it
more salty and more
what I don't need. Like, she need to get out of here, bro. I just thought about that. You don't need Unique. I mean, all right. What you got going on next, Pretty Girl Love Trap content?
We're reviewing Power Season 2, episode 8 on Wednesday, 8:15 with the Trap Queen. I'm definitely feeling this episode. We introduced to Proctor and Kane is back, so I'm definitely happy about that. I had 2 lives yesterday about raising Kanan, so please check me out there. And I will be going live later on this week for Atlanta.
Facts. Okay, cool. Moochie, what you got going on?
What I got going on? I'm gonna tell y'all what I got going on. I just did a live at 4:30. This was Raising Kanan. Me, a pretty girl, was hitting the streets, and she was in Uptown. I'm in Queens. We was just hitting the streets talking about the episode. Y'all might want to check. Y'all need to check it out. You need to check it out. You have to check it out. Then I'm going over to Lamont's channel. You know what I do. Today is Monday. And then Wednesday, 9 p.m., American Gigolo. And I got something new, a new show that I want to bring y'all up on. I'm going to talk about that this week, and we're going to get into that. And, you know, I'm about to be out of here because I moved solo from state to state.
Peace. Sugar, what you got going on, brother?
All right. So 2 things for sure. Still got to do my solo review for this episode. I held back a little bit for Lulu, so y'all come check that out. I still got more to say. And Chucky season 2 is coming to the JH review. I will be reviewing that. That's
The
October
scary
5th.
pack.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll be doing that. Other than that, just keep a lookout on your notifications. Got a whole bunch of stuff coming. Just don't know when I'm gonna put it out. But other than that, that'll be it.
What's next for my channel? Let me see. What's next? Of course, on Wednesday, we got Slang and Rock, episode 7. You not gonna want to miss this one. You see what she's saying. I'm not a rat like Ghost. I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna address it. You don't want to miss this Slang and Rock episode 7. I'm definitely going to address it. If you haven't checked it out, check out the commission pack. If you haven't checked it out, check out the random pack. Or check out Loading Demons. We working. Of course, TVC Sports. We might try to put something together for tomorrow. So keep your notifications on. And we about to slide up out of here. Look, thank y'all for popping through. Let me just look at the comments real quick. Where's DeMarcus, HEA in the building, Detroit Kings, Jeremiah, Samara, DeMarcus in the building, Homebody, Lock In, James Kelly. Hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy on this Monday. Of course, I'm going to see y'all in a short little minute, man. You know what it is. Get ready.